First of all, I really thank you everyone for being here, spending your valuable time, and I'll definitely make sure that your time worth spending here. Before we start, we have two good news to share with you all. One is that Enpro is now ISO 27001 certified. This is a certification that related to the information security, which assures that our commitment of information security, data security is in place, and our customers' data is well protected. So this ISO 27001 is not just like normal certification like 9001 and all. It's very uncommon. Out of 100, you will find 3 companies certified in ISO 27001. It's very difficult. For example, these are the company Google, Cisco, this STC, Aramco. These are ISO 27001. So it's very uncommon, and we are also NCA registered service provider now. So if you go to the National Cybersecurity Authority of Saudi Arabia website, you can see our name in the website, in the registered service provider list. These are the 2 achievements we have. And before we move forward, we'd like to tell you that based on this presentation, there will be a multiple choice question test, basic, where you need to score 70% to pass. So in case this will be completely based on the presentation today. So if in case if you fail, that there will be retraining and re-exam for you until you pass. Before we start, I'd like to introduce myself. I'll be your trainer today. My name is Zakaria. I hold a bachelor degree of computer science from University of Pune, India. I specialize in information security and security architecture designing. I hold certification from Amazon, Microsoft, Cisco, and all these things for 14 globally recognized certification and licenses. So you are in the right table, just to make sure that I am the subject matter expert to give you this training. So the presentation is designed in a very normal, simple way, introduction, which we have just done, completed. Now we will share some knowledge, basic knowledge, which, idea about confusing things, some basic knowledge. Then we will move to fraud, example, how people are getting fraud in cyber frauds and scams. Then how to detect these frauds, identify this fraud, and protect yourself as well as your loved ones, your family members, your children's, how you can protect them. So examples, then fraud detections, identifications, then we'll move to the company policies. Then we will go to question and answer session at the end, where you can ask your questions and we will be answering you on your answers based on your topic, on this topic. So let's start. See, often when we talk about security, there are 2 types, 3 types of main security: physical security, cyber security, information security. Many get confused. I'll make it very simple. What is physical security? What is cyber security? What is information security? See, whatever is the security it is, security is a shared duty. It's not like only the security team will handle. If there is a background noise, I will just request you to silence your mouth. Yeah, please. Okay, so it's a shared duty basically. Please mute your mics if there is noise. Security is a shared duty, and this demands continuous effort. It's not like once you're done and khalas, finish. No, it's not like that. It demands continuous effort, and it's not a one-time task. It's it's a teamwork. It's like your users, experts, everyone is involved in security, whatever security it is. What is physical security? Basically, physical security is a fence, security people, camera, access control, all these things are physical security. In physical security, the primary focus is protecting people, property, and all these things, physical this thing. And occupational safety is a subsection of this. We'll not go in details that much. So it's a part of a physical security, occupational safety, like health, environment, all these things, which most of the company ask for. So it comes under physical security. Cyber security is like protecting your data center, your data routers, switches, networks, computers, desktop. All these things is cyber security protecting. It's not just protecting from the attacks. You know, it's protecting data in all three states. Data in rest, which is like when you save your files, it goes to data in rest, like it's in your hard drive. Data in motion. Data in motion, like you're sending an email to somebody. The data is traveling from your computer to the server and to the end user. So this is data in motion. And data in use. Data in use, which when you're working on a Word file or an Excel file. So that is data in use. So cybersecurity focus in all three state focuses in CIA. Okay, CIA. Don't think that CIA is like the intelligence agency and all these things. CIA stands for confidentiality, availability, and integrity. So what this is, confidentiality means, ensures that the authorized individual have access to the information permitted to view. Suppose the finance people should not be able to access the information of the human resource department. The human resource department should not be able to access the finance reports. So right person have the right access to the information. So that is a confidentiality. Then we have integrity. Integrity means I have sent how are you, and somebody modified the data, So accidental or it is intentional. So both the data should not be modified. It means the integrity should be there. What I have sent, that should be integrated. So this is, we used encryption, all this technology to safeguard from data from manipulation. That is what integrity is. And availability. Availability, there should be, option B always. Suppose one get blocks, there should be one way to get it. So we must ensure that the data is available when we need to access. So this is availability. So in short, we call it CIA. Okay, confidentiality, availability, and integrity. These are three things we are mainly concerned in cybersecurity. But when we talk, you have received an email from HR that information security training. It's not cyber security. So information security is much broader. What it is basically cyber security of all, plus information in any form. It can be a document paper, it can be an ID card, it can be something, a photograph, everything, anything in information in any form. So that is what is information security is all about. So protecting the information, the right person have the right access and right information. So this is the section we completed. This is all about, you don't have to remember all these things. This is just for your knowledge. If you remember, well and good. Otherwise, knowledge sharing is just for the idea. What is physical security? What is information security? And information security is just information in any form. It can be document, it can be email, it can be message, it can be photograph, any form. Okay. So now we'll move to the next section, which is called fraud examples. Okay. Fraud examples will identify and protect from phishing and social engineering attack. This is one topic. Device and data security, how we can protect our device and data security. Information security policy, the policy of the company. Okay, so we'll discuss this in the next section. See, in the why cybersecurity or information security is so important, because of the data breach, the financial loss, reputational damage, a lot of compliance requirement from the government, from the customers is required. So we have to maintain this cybersecurity compliance. Okay. Technically, there are various kind of attacks. Okay, but these things, malwares, DOS attacks, and data breach, this we technically handle. Okay, we have tools, we have firewalls, we have a lot of techniques. We take care of it in all Enpro devices. But there is two things. This, using this technology, we protect all this malwares and all these things. But these are the phishing and social engineering is like it's not technical thing. It's like they're playing with your psychology. They play with your psychology, manipulation, impersonation, and they play with you to get access. They are not James Bond and get inside your computer, take access. It's not like that. It happens only in Bollywood or Hollywood. Okay, so phishing, they play, they impersonate, they play with you using psychology. Okay, so I will show you some examples of these are the few types of phishing attacks. This is generic phishing email. These are the terms we use. So I'll give you, I'll not give you definition. I'll give you examples so that it is easy for you to understand. For any scammer or hacker, your mobile is the favorite device. It's the weakest point of any threat. Human are the weakest point, and the mobile is the very weakest point. It's a favorite choice for every scammer. And your phone is not just a phone. It's not only used for calling. It's you use it for take photographs. You use it to record videos. You use it to send emails, messages. You receive OTP. You make payments. Your mobile is not just a mobile nowadays. It's a lot more, right? So mobile is and Enpro have no control on your personal device, whether it's your mobile phone, whether it's your tablet, whether it's your iPhone, whatever. We don't have control over your personal devices, but we care for you. Enpro cares for you, and Enpro really wants you to protect. And this is the reason we are here and having this awareness training, because we care for you. Enpro cares for you, and this is the main objective of the session. So this is fraud examples. We'll move to fraud detections. So we conduct how we protect. We protect by conducting awareness trainings. We'll explain how the fraud happens, how people get cheated, how they're getting scammed, so that you can protect yourself and protect your loved ones, your family, your children, your wife, your friends. So you become a better understanding of the cyber world. Okay. And by the way, this is very, we actually give away our login username and password. It's to the hackers, by mistake. So that we don't repeat these mistakes, this session is all about. So, and I really want your focus here from here, really, focus nicely so that you understand. It would really help you, and I'll make sure this will, the time you're spending here, make it worth, yeah? So there is one, technique, very common. I will not share in details because if I share in details, it will take months and months. So I have chosen the most common techniques that is used. So remote access apps. Somebody will give you a call and say something on blah, blah. I'm calling from Ministry of Commerce. I'm calling from blah and blah. I want to verify, download this app from App Store or Google Store, okay? And if you install, these are the most commonly used apps to get access to your mobile phone for OTP. They will ask you to AnyDesk. AnyDesk is a good app for support. We also use it, but they are sometimes misused. Okay. So they are misused by getting remote access. They may ask you to install any of this. You can take a screenshot if you require. Or maybe there are more which we are not still aware. They're maybe coming, after maybe something new. So these are the apps, mostly common apps used. Ask your users, like, to even somebody called my mother who is 70 years old and asked to install AnyDesk. Luckily, she called me. She said that someone called me and asking me to install this app. Should I do? Because you asked me not to do. Then I said, never do. Then I found out that that was a scam. So these are the apps. Never, ever, if somebody asks you to install an app, which is, you don't know, you don't trust, never install. If you install, your mobile will be accessible by, all OTPs, passwords, everything will be accessible to the scammer. It's not a hacker. He's not doing any hacking or technical things. He's just playing with your mind and, letting you install something which is not required or which may let him into your mobile phone. Okay, so this is the impersonate. This is one. technique. And this is another technique. This is one of the most dangerous technique, forwarding technique. Okay. So forwarding techniques, what they do, suppose this is a victim, this is a good guy, victim, his phone number is 0555555, just for example. And this is a hacker who's a scammer, whose number is this. So what he will do, he will divert all your calls and SMS to his phone number. How they get it done? They just need to dial this star hash 123 or some different code. STC have different code, Airtel has different code, Mobile has different code. So this code is different than his mobile number. Okay, this is what they will dial in the victim's phone number in the phone. They may ask you, I want to, they will send a link in the message. You click star hash something. You click and it automatically get dialed. They may ask you that I don't have a balance, I want to make a call. Can you share your phone? So obviously he will give you a phone and you unlock and give it. He will dial this number. Or may he do? So once he dials, every call and SMS which is supposed to be sent to your mobile phone, it will be sent to his mobile phone. So your OTPs, your verification code, your bank verification code, your login to your Gmail account, it's just to dial it, it just need 10 second, just dial it. What we need to dial? We need to dial star hash the code and the number to which we want to forward. This is all we need to dial, and 5 to 10 seconds, that's it. Everything is done. And from then I can hack. Once I have the OTP, I can empty your bank. I can get access to your WhatsApp. I can get access to your LinkedIn. Anything which has your device is connected. That's why I told you your phone is not just a phone. It's your identity. Yeah. Now, this is the third, which is malicious links, which are very common nowadays. People also understand. But still, let me share. They want you to click a link. Once you click a link, it will redirect the link. You may receive in WhatsApp, you may receive in social media, you may receive in email, you may receive in anything. If it's a malicious link, our system automatically block it. But if you receive in your Facebook Messenger, in your Snapchat, in your Instagram, we don't have control on these things. So it's better to know this. So once you get it, you click and it looks like, login page. You put your username and password and you get hacked. This is how it happens. So what basically do, they give you some fake websites, and where it looks like Amazon, it looks like something which we'll discuss later. Nowadays, they don't even send a link. They send a QR code, which is very difficult to analyze because we're using 5,000, 6,000 emails to scan. It makes the email delivery very, slow. So they send you some QR code. They will ask you to scan, and it will redirect to a malicious links page where you will be asked to use your username and password. So never use these things. And it's not like that only receipt. There may be you see some ads like this where if you scan, let me show you what happens if you scan. Just a second. Something went wrong? Okay, sorry. So if you scan, I'll show you. This is a video I recorded, and this is a website I basically created. Enpro created to help you understand. So once we scan, you see it's open a website that looks like Amazon, but we have written in red that this is a fake website. It just looked like Amazon. You put your Amazon and your Amazon credentials are leaked. Okay. So this is just one example, and we have mentioned it. This is a fake website for training purpose only, because we want you to understand this basically. So if you see, it's amazon.com.sa, then .enpro.com.sa. Okay. So the real website is enpro.com.sa. See, this is the actual domain. that ends with this. And if you see this part, this is a subdomain. I can create any subdomain. So what matters, how it ends. Enpro.com.sa. This is the actual domain. This is Amazon. If you see Amazon, it doesn't mean it's Amazon. You have to see how it ends. So this is how you can identify a malicious website. So the real is Amazon.sa, Amazon.com. The fake is Amazon.com.sa, .enpro.com.sa. This is basically fake. This is just to help you understand we created this for you. Okay. So if it looks like Amazon, it doesn't mean it's Amazon, okay? So make sure you are in the right URL. The URL is very important. This link is very important. You know, if you have to see this link, you have to see this link, whether it's real or fake. So now you know how to identify. And it's not necessary, it is just Amazon. It can be a fake bank website. It can be a fake, this offshore, So make sure you see the link. What is the link? How it is, and try to identify. Let me share one of these things we received on 13th February. One of our user, I'll not disclose his name. So one of our users received this email on 13th of February from this email address. Okay? And when he opened it, it looks very legitimate. And there is a link. You see, this is the website link, and this is the email link. He forwarded it to me. He was asking something. Our users was very smart. So he said, no, this looks like real or may not be real. Let me clarify with Zakaria. So he asked me, what is this? Whether it's a legit or it's just a scam. So we see, okay, fine. Then we click this link and it opened a website that looks real. And this website is actually a good website. It's a good company. It's a reputed company. Okay. So, but later we identify that this company did not send this email. How we identify? So if you see, okay, you can turn on your mic. So I want your answers also, So can you just identify what is, this one is fake, okay? This one is fake. This one is real. So can you identify the difference?
Yes, there is an S. Yes, there is an SPMK consults in the fake one, and the real one, there is no S.
Great. Great. Very good. Very happy. Okay. This type of questions you will face in the MCQ test also. So there is a S at the end. The real doesn't have S. Okay. This is the difference. Simple, small difference. The fake website sent from the S, it doesn't have the S. This is a real company. This is a fake company. He's trying to impersonate this company. Okay. So we have to make sure that from which domain we received an email. This is the domain we received an email. And he put a link of the company website. There's a minute difference, only the difference of S. Okay. And now, can you tell me which one is fake and which one is real? What is the difference?
Yeah.
What is the difference?
Spelling mistake. Google.
Google, great.
Google.
You understood. So this is Google, Google, simple. So there is a simple spelling mistake. Yeah. So I'll make it. Now, can you spot the difference? What is the difference?
Letter E and C.
Great, super. Now we'll get a little more tougher. Okay. Now, can you identify the difference?
Two dot on the O.
This is Latino. Okay. Super. So when you please turn off your mic if you're not talking. If you're talking, yeah, turn off your mic, please. Okay. Your knowledge will be checked in the test. So if you don't follow, you will fail, and you will have to come to me, and we'll have direct session 1-to-1. So these are the list of fake examples. These are the example of real. Okay. So see, there is something. So minute difference makes a lot difference. Okay. So you have to be clever. So when you click a link, be careful what you click, whether it's email or these things. Okay. And it's not necessary there will be a link. It can be a QR code you receive through SMS, phone, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, any social media. So be careful when you scan. There may be scan something directly dial this number to your phone. So whenever you see an unknown QR, don't just scan it immediately. Check what is the, and at any moment you feel like confused, you get back to us. We will, sort it out. We'll help you, and your privacy. We guarantee your privacy. There will be, secure, complete privacy of your information. So the future is like, the cybersecurity, the 5G, the quantum computer, the IoT things, the rise of 5G. All these things are very, getting digitalized. We ensure this there is multi-factor authentication, software updated, but still we are living in an era of artificial intelligence, okay, and machine learning. So the things which was not possible before some years back, it's possible now because of AI and ML. So if you think that AI ML is bad, no. Every coin has its two sides. It helps us also in a lot of things. At the same time, it can be misused by scammer. So we have to be careful. What they can do, the latest is like they can generate your fake audio or video. If they have a sample of your video or audio, there are tools that can, generate an audio that exactly resembles to you and made you speak, which will never speak in your life. And that audio, if we play to your mother even, the mother won't be able to understand over the call that it's not you. So 30-minute sample is enough to generate one video or audio and make you speak or do something that in real life you will never do. So what we should do, they spoof, they may call you like, I'm calling Zakaria and so, and give me some coupon code, give me this Amazon, gift card. So make sure that you call back that person or meet him in person. Did you ask this? So you get identified. Spoof to help you understand. I put this dog picture. So this is a dog, basically. It's not tiger, right? It's a dog. So if the dog has a stripe, doesn't make it tiger. Similarly, spoofing is same. It tried to be tiger, but it's a dog. Scammer is a scammer, but it tried to look like your CEO, your CFO, your HR, your security guy, your manager. They try to be. That is what spoof is. Okay. He is a scammer, but he tried to look like. So that's why I put this image. So he is a dog. He's trying to be a tiger. So spoof, what you do in case you receive a call, even in same voice, same audio, same number, because we can spoof the number also, it will display my number and name. If it's saved, it will display my name. So we can spoof, we can hijack someone WhatsApp and call. So what we do, you go and speak to the person in person. If it's in a different city, you call him back to the phone number, not WhatsApp, to the phone number, confirm, did you ask this? Because I can spoof someone numbers and call him. But if you call back, the real person will get the call, not the spoof guy. Okay? So in that way, you can verify spoof, email or call. So never trust if you see some video or audio or something. So ML and AI has made many things possible which was not possible before. So be careful about that. If somebody is anything, looks something is unusual, meet him in person, or give him a call directly to his telephone number, and confirm, verify it before you do something or take action. Okay. So most of the things, if when they hijack or do something, they will scare you. Uh, Maybe it's a parcel. We have received a parcel. So and so drugs is there. So and so passport is there. Your ID, Ikama number is there. Your national ID is there. Your this thing is there. So you are responsible. Suppose they will give you a logic also. Suppose someone else is driving your car. They made an accident, but the car is in your name. So you will be held responsible, right? Suppose I have taken your car and I'm driving it. I made an accident. So the case will be in my name or the owner of the car name? The owner of the car name. This kind of logic, because we keep on calling these scammers to understand them, and now they block me. So this kind of logic they play. Okay, so don't get trapped in their logic. If someone tell you I'm from MOI or something, just tell him, give me your office address. I'll come to you and talk to you face to face. Maybe it's a real. Okay, if it's a real, they will share you the office detail. Go and speak to them directly. Don't trust them. They will create something to get you panic. Don't do that. So be careful about that. Now, Ponzi scheme, this is also one of our employee has lost around 12,000 Riyal last month because of Ponzi, this kind of scheme. This is what kind of we call it Ponzi scheme, because first they will ask you to invest something, crypto or something like that. And they give you return for, like, if you spend 100 Riyal and go visit this ad and something, we'll pay you 200 or 150. You get 50 real profit. You spend, it's 100 Riyal, let's spend it. It's just 100 Riyal. To test, you spend 100 Riyal. And immediately after you completed the task, they will give you 150. Then again, next task, they will give you this task. This is 3 tasks. If you do it, I'll give you, to do this task, you have to spend only 200 Riyal. But if you complete this task, I'll give you 400 Riyal. Okay. Again, if you complete this task, they give you 400 Riyal. So in this way, slowly, they will increase the amount of return. When there will be a big amount, they got to vanish. Okay. So if someone really, like Enpro gave me a job, so Enpro never asked me that I have to pay him something to give me job. No. They asked me to join, and I'm doing my task. They're paying me salary. Same with you. So if something, show you some dream that you get richer over the next night, it's probably a scam. Nothing is so easy. There is no free bread in the world. So don't, dream to get richer over the next night. So if there is something that looks very good, attractive to be true, it's probably a scam. So nothing, don't, nowadays in 2025, they call it Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, a lot of this kind of names they give it, and they scam people. So be careful about spending money where you are spending. At any moment, you confuse what to do, where to go, whom to ask, whether it's legit or it's false. Give us a call. This is our number. This is our email addresses. Give us a call. We are there to assist you to find out how we can assist. It can be a personal, company related, or any time you feel confusing. You are our employee. We really care for you. So you get in touch. We are there to support you. And we are now coming to the next topic, which is the company security policies. So this is topic, then we'll move to the question and answer session. What is company security policies and procedures? What are these basically? See, like in Islam, we have one policy book called the Holy Quran. It gives us some guidance you should offer, which is, which is fard, compulsory, mandatory. We should offer 5 times Salah, Ramzan, Rosa, fasting. So these are policy. And how to do prayer, how many rakats, these are procedures. Okay. So Quran is our manual. That is our, the policy or everything. If you follow, we'll have a better life. If you don't, we are going to face trouble. Similarly, the company has information security policies, which is, the how things should be done, how the confidentiality, sensitivity of data should be kept, what are the steps, and a lot of things, how each and every steps is defined. So we will not go to the all policy because we have a policy around 100 plus policy, 8,000 plus pages. So we'll go to the main topics. Like, there's a policy named Clear Decks and Clear Screen policies. Policy number 48. So workspace policy means the employee must keep the sensitive information secure, locked, in a way. Document management, it defines how the document should be managed. Electronic device, the laptop, and how the things should be, securely kept. So this policy defines this. This is the ID of the number. If these things are not followed, the HR may, write these things that this is a violation of the Enpro ISMS Information Security Policy ID 48. So we will slowly, we will train you on these policies, what are the best practices, how to follow. Okay. Basically, in short, this policy tells you that your decks, your documents should look like this. Your screen should be locked. When you leave your decks, you should lock your screen. You should not keep it open. If it's a confidential information, it should be locked in your locker. It should be locked. This is locked. These are locks. This screen should be locked. So this should be locked. It should be. So this is what the policy says. It shouldn't be like this. Your screen is open, your confidential data are lying on the table. This is against the policy. Now we are not auditing because we are training. You are in a training phase. So there will be training in your office, in your room, and it may be any department. If we find violation, we will write it down and report to the CEO, to the HR, to all the concerned department if you do not follow these policies. So these policies are important. So first, clear desk, keep your confidential information, which is you label your information. This is internal, this is confidential, I should lock it. You better know which documents is confidential. Paper. Electronically, we are arranging something that will automatically tag what kind of, classify the data, what kind of data it is, electronic file. If it is a paper documents, it is your responsibility. If it's a confidential, you should secure it. This is what the policy says. Similarly, we have policy for social media, how you're going to use the social media. You're not going to, if you say something that is your personal thing, you don't represent the company until unless you're authorized. Okay, so these are the policies which can be accessible on this following links. So you can trust this QR code because I'm giving you. So don't worry. You can scan if you are using a computer. You scan this. You can get the link. Otherwise, you can take a screenshot, type this URL on your Windows or Chrome or browser or any browser. It will open all the policies you can view and you can read one by one, which is relevant to you. Okay. So this is the end of this training session. Now we can move to the question and answer. And now you can turn on your mic and ask any question if you have.
Hello.
Yeah, please.
So I have one question. It's regarding like hacking through like sending a link or QR code. Okay. So like after you click this hacking link or the QR code, this kind of things, you have to enter your let's say credentials to get the process like started for the hacking, or it can the hacking can happen automatically.
No, see if there is something called payload, if there is a link which once you click, it will automatically download the payload and run it. This is what we technically protect. We have that mechanism that those kind of link will never reach to you. It will block. It will, because we are continuously monitoring all these links and all these things. What is to you?
The problem
But
is
in
gonna
your
reach our like a social media. This is like a
yeah. If it's a computer, if someone asks you to download and run this file, so you don't trust. If you don't know this person, don't click it. Send it to us. We'll check it. But there is yeah, even if it's social media, if someone sends a link with a payload, social media also they scan. They also block this kind of links because they can identify this. There is a mechanism. It's very common because they try to payload. So they send a very clean link which doesn't have payload on it. It looks clean and which usually ask you to put your credentials. So Momini also asked me the same thing. Yes, Momini, only this will not make you hack. This will basically take you to a login page most of the time, because if it is directly a hacking link, loading payloads and running on the script, it automatically get blocks. We have that mechanism. Even in social media also have mechanism. Yeah.
طب in case like if QR code you scan it like say from a restaurant or something like this, so like who gonna block this link exactly, because it's not social media now?
Yeah, QR code for menu, restaurant, even I scan it. I scan it for QR code. But when you go to the restaurant, you know this is the QR code belongs to the restaurant. If something opens malicious, it pops up something, I'll hold the collar of this and put him behind the bars, restaurant owners. So if you trust the person that this belongs to the restaurant, I know this person personally, I'm standing physically with the owner. So you can scan the QR code. Obviously, it's a useful thing. We cannot stop scanning QR code. We just need to be careful.
You know, this is the problem. The trust. Like once you trust somebody, you can be hacked through him. You know, like if you,
yeah. That's why I told you that you have to know which person to trust, which not. If it asks for credential, don't put your credential. If it asks you to dial a number, don't do that. If you ask you to click a link and put your credentials, never do that. If someone asks for your OTP, never, OTP is your personal, never share that. But we cannot stop scanning QR code. But if it is from a stranger, it looks malicious, you don't know what to do. Better you forward to us, we'll do the investigation.
Okay.
Okay.
But you know, the browser itself will not block this kind of, let's say, link.
No. Because browser have in your personal device, there may be some settings that may allow you. We have tight security. We will not go into technical hacking all these things, because there are a lot of different ways. If I start telling this will take hours and hours. Yeah. And I have been allotted 1 hour to train you, which is almost over now, I think. Yeah. So I think I have answered your question.
Yes.
In case if you want some more details, we can meet and we can talk, inshallah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else have any question, please? Otherwise, we'll end this session. I think nobody have any question now. It was thank you once again. Thank you from Enpro IT department. We are really happy to have you here and to have some talking and sharing all these things. Hope the time you spent with us made it worth. Thank you for joining. Have a good day. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah. Just a second. Huh? Yeah, okay. You will receive one email in a week or maybe next week regarding one link to join and complete the test. You just click the link and fulfill. It's very simple. Whatever we explained here, those questions will be asked to check your knowledge. We have to give it to our HR of the training session, whether it was successful or not. Your score will tell us. Okay, so in that way, we'll do it. Okay. So thank you so much for giving time. I hope it was, I may share some information which was really helped you or will help you in the future to protect your family, loved one, yourself, and everyone. Yeah. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Have a good day.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. شكرا مستر زكريا.
Thank you. Afwan. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum.